What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today I bring to you part 3 of the Last Hero of Nostalgaia Level 1 Challenge Run. I keep calling it a playthrough, but I keep forgetting at the same time that this has been a challenge run, even though it is my first playthrough of the game, which is pretty typical for me. So anyways, we have now made it to this area here, which is the, I don't even know what it is, there's dead bodies hanging around. The Consumer's Kitchen, so I'm assuming we are near Nom. Nom being like nom nom. But anyways, we've made it this far with a tether back to the kind of church type area where we first arrived in this new region after defeating the grinder. So what we're going to do is we're going to be heading back now and going to the area, whoa, that is known as the depths. But first, we're going to actually have to get there alive. Which could prove to be a challenge. Oh, what's up, R Squared? R Squared over on Twitch says, what's up, my brother? Nothing much, man. Just having a great morning so far. Really looking forward to just meeting some awesome goals this week. Like, I really am looking forward to, like, I'm so close to 10,000 subs on my channel. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm super excited. So I just am motivated, I say, more than anything, to just continue doing what I'm doing, you know? It's like every once in a while you wake up and you're like, man, I think I'm really on the right path, you know? And that's why I feel right now. I'm super excited. Like, life is just so good. And how are you, my friend? How are you? Ugh. Okay, that fast attack is so devastating. We couldn't open any of the doors, by the way, so I'm not going to even mess with that yet. There seems to be some sort of hub. But I'm not going to fool with that right now. That was his big attack, so that'll slow him down. Man, the sprinting is the only thing I absolutely hate in this game. Everything else is nice. Alright, depths. Where are they? Are they all the way back here? I'm doing fantastic, man. Like, my smallest channel is almost going to have 10,000 subs, which is just insane. That's just insane, man. When you look at all the statistics of channel size and things like that, like, I just can't believe how far I've come. And it's like, I'm on the right, I'm doing the right thing. I know it, you know, and it just feels so good. Just really happy. After all this time, it's like, man. But now I have goals, you know, like, I want to grow this one. I want to make my larger channel more of a community. I want to re-monetize my third channel and finally finish rebranding it, and there's just so many fun things that I have in store. Let's see. Quest reward vault. Yep, we know that's where we're at. R Squared says, doing well. I can already tell I've lost a little weight since I began intermittent fasting. Not feeling as bad as I did last week. Yeah, you know, depending on what you eat in the mornings, like the first thing you put in your mouth, that can have such a big impact on your energy. And you feel like, okay, this is just a little pick-me-up, a little, so I can go throughout the day and make it through this next meeting or whatever. But whenever you cleanse your body, you feel worse. Like, you actually feel, I had headaches and whatever else, and you know, you just feel terrible because your body has adapted to consuming the things that you're typically eating. Even if it's not good for you, your body adapts to. That's what's so amazing about the body. But then after you cleanse it, then it's like, then you try and go back to that. You're like, oh gosh, that's what was poisoning my body, you know? So it's such a nice, nice feel. All right, let's take a look here. Any quivering objects? Nothing of the sort. All right, no worries. No worries. But yeah, I typically, I mean, I essentially fast without even really intending to do so. I won't eat until 2 or 3 today, so you know, I pretty much fast. And then I eat, you know, my meal around then, and I may not eat again, you know? Ooh, this looks great! The primal pelts. Let me kill this guy and I'm gonna read what R Squared's saying. Death. I don't like that we lock onto his soul after we kill him instantly. R Squared says, yeah, I've had to adjust my first meal after fasting. Now I have a protein shake and I feel so much better now. Last week I would eat a meal and feel like a zombie for hours. Exactly. You realize what you're doing to your body and then how your body is just trying to cope with it, you know? And I think that's incredibly interesting. It's just such a, it's so fascinating to me, honestly. That looks insane. The memory location is known by an undiscovered relic. Okay. You're also missing blank. I don't know what, probably a skill. Typically, if you look at the inventory from this side of things, we can go in and we'll get a better, there it is right here. A relic can only be remembered through a sacrifice of 2,000 memory. Okay. Let's do it. Let's cough up the dough. Ooh, that looks great. And that should improve the entire set. There you go. So now we have my hero spawned in the primordial cycles before an unhunky peer abandoned the way, before a maiden apprenticed to a warlock, before brothers were divided. She braved Nostalgaia with purpose and conviction, a promise in the darkness, a gift from the conscious Almighty. In the age of rebirths, heroes took to the gauntlet to make our world better. Spawning on the accomplishments of those who came before, they served something more meaningful than themselves. It was beautiful. What things were, what they are, and what they might be is inseparable. Inevitably, the future becomes the past. Cycle, cycle, cycle. The typical Souls-like kind of thing, huh? Hit the backstab. There you go. Then we will... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, we'll sneakily... Everyone's aggro now. That aggro spell is rude. Okay, I feel like there's someone behind me too. Nobody. I love when I'm wrong and it's in my favor. Very rarely does that happen. Usually I'm wrong and it's like, nope, I screwed up. I messed up. But yeah, that's awesome. Protein shakes keep you, just make sure you're drinking lots of water, you know. Obviously protein's gonna be great for you, but your body's used to consuming your protein. Like I say it this way. When you drink your protein, you need to drink more water. When you eat your protein, you just need, you know, you're fine. You can find like ways for absorption. If you're eating your protein and it's more of like a natural ingestion method. Less difficult on your kidneys. Come on. Okay, or not. Is this what you left me for? Oh my gosh. Okay. What about you? Why are you just sitting there? It's so bizarre. Gotcha. I am on a roll today. Yep, my water consumption has increased too. We're doing the... Oh yeah. Doing the work, baby. Do the work and you see the results. And you know, I think the most important thing is people look to see the results because we're such visual creatures, but you will feel the results first. And feeling the energy and feeling like clean, like you just feel cleaner. It's just insane how your body works. But I absolutely love nutrition and all that stuff. I used to be really, really into that kind of stuff. Oh, I am so confused. When I was a wee lad, I was reading books about, you know, how, you know, muscle fibers and this and that, and I mean, I guess you could say still are, but I was into martial arts and whatever, and I just wanted to be like transform my body, you know, and I learned so much about dieting and diet just is what you eat. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm restricting everything. Restrictive diet is a very Western thing that we kind of impose upon ourselves. Be rail thin and you're healthy. It's like, no, it's actually not healthy for you. You have to be eating. You have to fuel your body. But anyways, long story short, I did a lot of research on every single thing, like, you know, learning about the structure of things, like the muscles and the muscle how they work, and how by, you know, essentially when you're gaining muscle mass and whatever else, like what's happening is I'm sore, right? What happened is you've damaged your muscles in like the microscopic level, and they need to heal, and then that healing process makes them stronger and more firm and harder. And so that's how a lot of structures in your body work, including your bones, and that was important for me for several reasons. But exploding what? Did I say puppy? My gosh, I hope not. But anyways, I digress. What is this? This is the boss fight, is it not? Oh, come on. The aggro spell has to go, brother. That's so annoying. And they don't leash. Water consumption has increased. That's always good. Yeah, that, I mean, there's, I mean, yes, of course there's too much water, but trust me, we're not going to get to that point. Not unless you're at some college campus getting waterlogged. You're not going to drink too much water. Okay, so there's an item there. That's bizarre. Dude, I'm sick of you. What just happened? How is there a wall now? Oh. I see. Trick of the light, they say. Trick of the light. Alright, so I guess we will go this way. The other thing was like a shortcut, it seemed. R2? R2? R1. R1. I got hit. I'm dead. Ah. That's always fun. That's always fun. You know, I don't drink tons of water, and I'd certainly need to. I mean, I just don't consume many liquids, period. Like, you know, it's not that I drink soda or anything. I don't drink anything. And it's terrible. Okay. Sir, you can't fit through here. There's no way. You missed. Those lights are so blinding, my god. The light was blinding. The iframes on the early roll are just like, you have a day's worth of iframes. You know, I don't really like this walk of shame here. It might be better to do it the other way, but that's fine. Not a big fan. We'll need to save somewhere because that's actually quite lengthy. We'll need to find... trying to think here. I might need to tether to Nom Nom's place, and then wherever we find ourselves here, that will be like our temporary save point. Because yeah, this is going to be a pain in the ass. And I will remind everybody, we're doing this at level 1. Why? Because I can. We're doing a blind playthrough at level 1. You didn't even get aggroed. The spell didn't even get cast. Yeah, they don't even have the icon. Yet. They're still chasing me like psychopaths. Was it down here? It was here. Don't do it. Oh, balls. Why would I heal? I meant to throw my shurikens. I'm sick of you. Okay, you're dead. I used a heal on accident. That's really unfortunate. Okay, though. Memory restore. So there's a nice little chest for us to use. Now we have 6,000. Oh, that's plenty. All right, what do we get? A runed wise lantern. Huh? Oh, it increases our source. Okay, nice. Nice. Not that we'll be using magic, but at level 1, you're pretty limited, right? To what you can and can't use, so we're sticking with the melee. Now, don't forget that we can also punch stuff. We actually should have increased damage from that, which is pretty interesting. Also, we can try to parry whenever we get to that point. I needed that so desperately with the spear chick. Green herb. You shouldn't be aggro. That does not look like a donkey to me. Like, I've seen plenty of donkeys in my life. That does not look like one I've ever seen. I'm just gonna put it out there. I mean, you know. Just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we can go left, straight, or right. I typically go left first so I can kind of do like a... explore the area in a clockwise fashion. Let's see if that works. It's held pretty true for this playthrough, so. Remember, there are items on the other side too that were up above, so maybe we can circle around in some strange way. This looks familiar. I think I've been here. This looks familiar. Yeah, I've been here. And then there's that. Yep. Okay, I'm already pulling aggro unnecessarily. Ah, so if I've been here, I'm so confused. This is just the other side of the cave. I've been here. I've been to every single one of these areas. Wow, what do we do then? Yeah, this is just the other loop around. It's the same area we're just at. That's where we came from. Let's remember the minecart kind of pathway. That is going back to the very beginning, and this is also returning to the beginning as well right here. So that means we have to stick to the other side, which seems to be just another shortcut to me. That's very bizarre. Yeah, I've been here too. I mean, all of this. And then this is the one where we typically are coming through that small tunnel, right? I'll show you in 1 second. Let me kill this guy. That small tunnel right there, and then we would be firing off our projectile. So we've been here as well. So we need to go back. We need to follow the minecart trail and go to that door we opened, and maybe that's a way. I thought that was just another side to the near the boss where the grinder was, but this is so strange. So I'm actually not needing to be back in the depths, I guess. But there was an item. I mean, we grabbed several items on this other half of the depth, which was interesting. Let me just confirm. That was the water where the chest was. That's where we kind of came in. Now, there's an item that I... Oh, balls. That's the water path. This is that narrow pathway, right? No, I don't know. What is this? It's like the more you use access, the less you get. You don't use it, you get it all the time. Yeah, the fourth hit never works. Yes, the fourth one, like I think that's a bug. Like, you can throw 3 shuriken, or shurikens, I don't know if it's multiple, but as soon as you throw the fourth, your lock-on automatically goes wacko. Does it every single time. See, there is an item somewhere up top, right there. How do we get that? And then this was the shortcut, which I believe takes us back to the grinder area. So now I think we have to go back. Let me just confirm. I'll do 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Oh my gosh, it worked. Maybe because I switched targets. How many brothers are there? Yeah, get out of here, bruh. Okay, so yeah, this is... Wait, did they fix that? Look at this. Oh, they didn't fix it. A trick of the light. Okay, never mind. Well, shoot. We gotta go back, man. So instead of going to the depths, I mean, there are items here. I don't know how the hell to get certain things. You would think it'd be through here, but there's like nothing. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Never mind. Cool. At least we got it. Okay. Fair enough. That was going to drive me crazy, but I'm fine now. I can rest my weary mind. Weary. We'll go back this way. Now, we had gone over here to the left. The left side took us back to the original area of the depths. We still have Nom Nom's kind of, I don't know, pantry, if you will, and then whatever this is. So this could be something else as well. Let's see. Whoa, this looks bad. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm dead. Balls! What the ass, dude? Are you kidding me? I've seen that moveset before. I've seen that moveset before. Oh, I've seen that moveset. I don't know what that's from. Okay, now we have the Walk of Shame yet again. So obviously this would be the forward progression beyond whatever, right? I don't know where this goes.
The narrator had taken to scathing others in his duress. Sudden... Oh, forget it. What? Don't poop a pixel.
Yeah, I'm not going there. The narrator is going to essentially guide us and let us know that we're making progression, or progress, I should say. But that doesn't mean that we ever do what they want us to do, right? The narrator is as good to me as the devs, which means I'm not going that route unless I see it fit. And I don't see it fit yet, so we're not going that route yet. We're going to be exploring the rest of the depths. You know what I didn't do because I'm an idiot? I didn't tether. Shoot. Not that it matters because we will respawn. We'll probably die again to that creature before I learn its moveset. The narrator. Alright. Looking good so far. I love how fast these elevators are. They're never this quick. They learned something from their predecessors, it seems. Alright, we're gonna go right this time. And that's it. We're free to go straight and fight with that creature. It's a dance-off. Oh man, he's so close to it, dude. I can't lock on. Like at all. I don't understand. I can't lock onto him. There you go. And then close, yeah. That's what he killed me last time. It's okay. It's really his, like, backhand combos that hurt more than anything. Yeah, it's like the follow-up that hurts so much. Like, that would have killed me. Balls. You fool! Okay. We got the arachnid stinger. That didn't seem to clear this area up, which is insane. Just a whole lot of nothing, huh? That was an optional fight. Optional fight's optional. That's certainly leaking from that orifice there. The arachnid's probably an elite enemy that will not respawn. We got a weapon for it, which is great. Take a look at our inventory. Arachnid stinger. Wow. Not the most damage, but still pretty interesting. The memory lingers in the quest reward vault. Very cool. So we're going to actually head back there anyway, so that works for me. We'll go ahead and heal. Alright, let's do this. We'll do this terrible sprint, man. That hurts my thumb so bad. At some point, we'll do a cleanup and go to the very beginning and then try and interact with everything that is that needs some up-resing, which is essentially the stability. So we'll interact with any unstable items, up-res them, and they'll be stable, and then we can interact with them. Doorways, whatever else. So. Let's see. It's not quivering. Where is it? I don't even see it anymore. The stinger? Oh, here it is. The quest reward vault. I'm here, brother. Is that not? Oops. These guys will fight. I wish there was more of an indication that items would be, you know, able to be interacted with. But I don't see anything like that. I don't have fragments of tradition. That's unfortunate. I only have the slivers. So our weapon can only be upgraded so far right now. And in level 1 playthrough, you know that's quite important, but we have to find those upgrade materials then. Not working. It's not working at all for some reason. Come on. There you go. That's what I want. You fudge. I almost said some bad words. Okay, so my wife texted me real quick. All right. Sliver of tradition again. Now, is the spear quivering? It's not. That's so bizarre, because it says the quest reward vault, which is where we're at. In a place once meant for treasure, my hero was imprisoned beside. Oh, this could be the guy. There's an NPC somewhere. You know. Let me kill this guy first. Wow, that does like no damage. Okay, he was gonna just shoulder in, which would have killed me. Let's open up these doors. There should be a lever. If not, it's the other one. Okay. I'm gonna check if it's in here because there's like a fridge. I don't know if that matters. Nice. Oh, so annoying, man. Maybe the fridge has no relevance to anything. That's probably more accurate. Let me go get my souls back, damn it. My memory. Who else? You. How do you not get knocked over? Like, you didn't get staggered a single time. I guess two-handed is the way to go for enemies that I'm not gonna be blocking hardly anything, so unless I'm surrounded, so I don't know why I do that. We need to try the parry. Obviously not gonna be able to parry those big guys, so. Where? There he is. This is the guy I'm looking for. So here that I'm could potentially be surrounded. Now it makes more sense to have my shield out. You guys aren't very nice.
Hey, no, I mean, if they're huge, get out there.
Okay, maybe not. Okay, it is his spear. Why would he have the arachnid stinger? That's interesting. What kind of damage do we get out of this? From 132 to 146, not the best. A chitin tail from a venomous but flexible scorpion. My hero loathed low temperatures more than anything. His visage was ever masked to prevent brisk air from chilling his sensitive cheeks. Like others, my master was inspired by Acoustic's bravery. In spite of a probable cold front moving in from the mountains, he gripped me firmly, tightened his scarf, and stood against the great ones. He was quickly overcome. Mercutio could not kill his rivals. Then, their heroic icons would respawn them to rally anew. They were confined within Quest Reward Vault, the converted prison overseen by Nam, the consumer. There, my hero found himself cellmates with a device that chronically lowered the temperature beneath a comfortable level for most liquids, a personal torture for him, and a promise of the depths of sadism, plumbable for any others who sought to be saved. So he's probably talking about the fact that he was in an area with a fridge. That's probably what that was. The refrigerator. What's up, fam? What's up, Walter? How you guys doing? Hello, everybody. I'm gonna mute myself for a bit because I got my sister and stuff coming to swim today, so they're gonna be coming in making some noise. So we're gonna head back up to the, I guess, the Nom area, the pantry. Yeah, now that we have our souls. We already reawakened the web. That's really hard to say. You early to, yeah, a little bit. A little bit. You know what they say, early bird and all that. How you guys doing today? I should tether here, I think. So we're gonna tether here instead of the church. And I don't know if that's smart. I already tethered it. Damn it, that's fine. Well, too late, so that's fine. We're in the consumer's kitchen now. I think we'll be okay with this though. Dang, I don't know. I can get back to the church from here just by simply backtracking and taking that staircase and maybe like another lift, I think. So this might take us to a boss fight, because look, we have a target on it. It's pretty bizarre, right? Always look around. Lifts in Dark Souls type games always have secrets. There's a door there. Okay, I'll say if it doesn't stop, we know to go back down. The player housing.
The toothpick approached the banquet table. Surely there was no hope.
So tired of the narrator being so damn pessimistic. He's just jealous that probably that we're having to go on this journey. I don't know what it is against, what he has against pixelated things. I'm assuming the world wasn't like this, and now it's like you know, it's being degraded into pixelation. But I don't know, it's very weird. He's a jerk because I'm trying to fix it, so I don't know why he's so antagonistic. Okay, we have that over there. I'm always anticipating an ambush. That looks like a golem to me, but whatever. Ruined agile paperweight. So let's see what that does. That should increase something. Hold on one sec. Ooh, my wife just got this, like, we don't drink sodas at all. And I just talked about, oh, I don't drink hardly anything but water. But Dr. Pepper, creamy coconut. Does that not sound delicious? Like, that sounds amazing. I was like, oh, yes, please. We don't really drink sodas, like, honestly. If it's not water, I don't know. It's maybe like a beer or something, but I don't drink sodas hardly at all anymore, but there's every once in a while you get them really tasty ones. Okay, so that's bizarre. We got that ruined paperweight, which I thought it'd be one of these attribute increasing things. Oh, here it is. A once common paperweight with a glitching sequence in several rooms, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it decreases stamina usage. That could be interesting. That's better than what I have. That gives me increased stamina regen and plus dexterity. Ooh. So would it be better to have quicker stamina regen or less stamina usage? You know, honestly, I don't know. Let's see how many strikes we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take that off. Do the same thing. But we change it to the other one. We're doing some science right now. Is it this? Dex stat, stamina regen. Where's my stamina regen, brother? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get literally, I still threw a 7th hit even though I had no stamina, so what's better? I don't know. Maybe stamina regen. It's exactly the same. And if I'm like rolling around, I get my stamina back faster. Let's do one more test. That didn't prove a thing, did it? Okay, so let's see. Let's do this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think the science is sciencing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, you technically get a little more, I guess, from the decreased stamina. I don't know. I don't see the difference, nor do I care. Why not both? Well, you know, excellent question, fam. because that would be amazing if I had both. The reason why I kind of don't want to is because this weapon scales off both strength and dexterity, and if I remove this, then I lose. Let me see, like, how do I just remove it? Then I lose a bit of damage. I lose like 30 damage. Now, because I'm doing a level 1 playthrough, I can't spec into I can't increase any of my attributes normally. Only these runes can help me do that. So I had a dexterity rune that gives me 30 more damage until I can upgrade my weapon a little bit further, until like the unburden level 3 or 4. I think I should keep it so I can have the damage. But that's really that's my reasoning for it. If I had a strength and dex, I'd probably switch to strength and dex instead. Oh, I do have one now. Okay, never mind, see, there you go. I stand correct. So there's my strength, there's my dex. I'm done now. Now look at the damage. 282. So I got several levels. I'm not sure how many levels it gives me in strength and dexterity. So from 216 to like 240. Now we get another 40 with strength. Now I didn't know I found that soap yet. So you guys are awesome. You guys always make me, as I'm explaining my crazy reasoning, you guys always help me find the details. But now we're doing nearly 300 damage with one strike. I'd much rather manage my stamina, and at the cost of, like sucking a little bit. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. It's still the same. It's still the same. I mean, it's almost unnoticeable. But yeah, so strength and dex, now I have more damage. So that's what I was waiting for. I didn't know I picked up the soap. But yeah, initially, I wanted to have really quick stamina regen and just better stamina management. But it's not too necessary. I'm going to open my drink. Ho, 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 ho. That magic sound. That looks so... Look at this. Creamy coconut. And I'm not sponsored, by the way. Not yet. Mmm. It smells so good. It smells like it tastes, and that to me is the best. Ah, it smells like coconuts and like suntan lotion. My daughter's like, oh my gosh, so good. Walter says, a body of sticks with a heart underwear. You can't expect to do much damage. Indeed. It recovers slower as I see it. I think what happens is the time that it starts to recover is slower. I couldn't tell if it was recovering slower or if it takes longer to begin recovering. But I was like, meh. Stamina management's pretty standard for these Souls-likes. This seems to be the boss. Seems to be the boss that we saw the statue of down below that said betrayer and murderer. Okay, cutscene, and then we fight the next boss, which is crazy because then we only have 2 more great ones to defeat. Ew. Ew. Is this like a Smo reference? Oh my gosh. That's definitely Nom, because he's eating. But it's certainly a Smo reference, right? Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. What the hell? Why is he so mobile? Or agile, whatever. Remember, I am level 1. What the hell, dude? We know the bosses typically have more than one phase, so... Magic? Yeah. Okay, I'm just stun locked. I'm stun locked. This one may not have... It may have 2 phases, not 2 life bars like the grinder did. I doubt I can parry a boss like this. Do you guys want me to try? I mean, I can certainly try to parry it, but typically large enemies like that you can't parry in Souls-likes. Very, very rarely can you parry something like that. Oh, that sucks, man. So I tethered to a vault that's like 2 feet away from the damn boss, which is kind of stupid. Because now I have to backtrack to the castle, but it's okay. Well, after we beat him anyways. 287 damage, and we're barely tickling Smo. Timu Smo. player housing. Alright, let's do this, guys. Oh. I can try and parry if you guys want, but I don't know if it'll work. This is the parry shield. But if I miss, it's certainly the death of me. I don't know, why does he move like that? Zesty movements. Three, okay. I'm gonna heal just so I can, oh shoot, I'm gonna die first actually, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna die first so that I can lull him into a sense of like false security. He doesn't know how strong I am yet. We shan't let him see our cards. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's really sweet though, that's the thing, like, the first few sips it's like, oh, and then I was like, okay. It's one of those things where, I don't know, that's I guess my problem with sodas and stuff like that, like, the first few bites or sips of anything sweet is so great, but then after that just is too much. But it's really nice because I'm really big on like when the smell or the scent of something like matches what it tastes like. So like it's very, you get the coconut and it's like, it literally smells like you're sitting on the beach and rubbing some suntan lotion on or something. And I mean, I don't know what that tastes like, right? But I know what a coconut tastes like. And it smells and tastes good. I like it. Come on, Smo. Oh, balls, dude. He's just dancing around like a princess. I don't know what his moves are. Because everything he's always like, every single move he does is prefaced with that movement. I can't read his moves because he's prancing around. Alright. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Well, at least, I mean, the run back is just your typical run back, nothing too bad, but... can I change the sprint? Is there not a way to change the configuration here? Toggle sprint. Hold roll to sprint. Yes, that's so much better. Oh my gosh. That's just... oh, yes! You could do that with hold circle to sprint, or... hold on, that's insane. I wouldn't mind this either. Toggle meaning like I just press it the one time. Yeah, why would they have it hold? Why would you make you hold it? It's so dumb. I'll do it that way instead. I literally was thinking like there must have a way to like on release or whatever make it to where I'm not having to hold the damn L3 button. Alright, let's do this. Ready to die again? Me too. That move every time. So it's like a pose, wind back, and strike. I can't fight this guy. It's... oh, the zestiness is confusing me. Load character.exe. Well, do you think I don't know if I can block. Remember, I am level 1, so like me blocking is probably going to be pretty ineffective as well. That lift moves so fast. I really do like that. I don't know. Like, if I block, it's very likely going to make me get like knocked off or knocked back or staggered. So I don't know. Why is he so agile? As big as he is, you know, that makes me think that he's going to shed a lot of his armor. Maybe in phase 2. So I don't think he's going to have 2 health bars. I feel like this boss is going to actually change based on like, hey, we get him down to 50% or something like that. We'll have to see though. Like it. Something like it, as they say. Oh goodness. And then what are you doing? And then whoa! Okay. And And sprint and dodge. I mean, okay, he came back. Okay, that's fine. Dodge. Yep. What's he doing? Ah, it's like the craziest choreography ever. Please let me heal. Dude, he's relentless. It's like if Smo and like a ninja had a baby, because they're like hopping around, like he's doing backflips and all the whatever they call him. Tumbling. He's tumbling. That is insane. So much for damage output, right? It doesn't matter if I can't hit him. That has to be a Smo reference, right? I mean, I know I keep saying that. It's gotta be. He looks identical. Maybe I do block. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Give blocking a whirl. I actually don't, and I don't care about my souls either, my memory, so. And then he goes back. Yeah, okay. He almost, yeah, the other strike right there. Dude, bro. Surprisingly, the block is actually incredibly effective somehow. Ah! Please! He is so fast, dude. No! Let me get in closer. What is this? Why is he dancing all the time? Who made this guy? The motion capture. I'm dead. Come on. And then, yep, he's gonna come back. Dang it. That's what he does. If he spins, he will spin back the other way, with at least a single strike. And now, this is like, we fought him several times, but we're seeing this for the first time. Block. That's okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and heal again. I'm gonna get stabbed right in the ass. Stop it! Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't come back that way. Okay. Oh my gosh. He's gonna start dancing. Right? There's ice now. Oh no! Is this the ice spell? That is a big smoke! Okay, so he's doing the... Can I kill him? Oh, brother. We're doing no damage. I have a feeling that when he conjures like this copy, that is his... the one that's doing all the ranged spells. I don't know if I can kill it though. Fam, have a great night. This boss is ridiculous. Damn. So if we get him to phase 2, we need to see if we can destroy his copy. Because getting pelted with all those little spells. There's ice now at some point. I don't know what's happening there, but there's like ice spells and I'm not sure what the hell I'm supposed to do there. Remember, we are level 1, okay? So I say that because we die a lot. I think we die a lot if we were leveled anyways, honestly. Just like in any Souls-like. And 3, there you go. 1, 2. Watch the strike, yep. Okay, why are we doing so much? Oh, okay, hold on. So much damage there. And then back, yep. And then again. Brother. Seven, 8, 9, 10. How many freaking strikes? 3. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. That's okay. I need to desperately block. Yep. He's at half health, guys. He's doing that stupid thing again. Shoot, so he got all his health back. Stop hitting me. I can't see nothing right now. Stop it, crazy man. Can I not kill this dude? Get wrecked. Okay. Come at me, bro. And then 3. We'll go R2, R2. Get killed. Nope. And then 3, 4. Oh! So close. Well, okay, it goes to say we learned a lot with that failure. You can't... Okay, so around 50%, he summons that doppelganger thing. He then gets like 25% of his health back. You can then go kill that thing. So you can stop getting pelted with all the damn spells. But it's impossible to lock on to that guy because it wants to prioritize the big dude. Or the real one. So that's a gamble we have to take. I think we have to destroy it. I can't get hit too much because I'm level 1, so. It's Stickman! That's right. What's up, Luke? How you doing, brother? Walter says, night, fam. Then pants look a bit big. Hey, I like a little wiggle room, you know? Like a little breathing room in my briefs. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, so literally it's like Smo, but with the agility of a ninja. Why are you Sticks? This is the actual character. So what you have seen prior to this point, I just had armor on. You couldn't see my skin or my face because I don't have a skin. I mean, I'm literally just a pixelated stick figure dude. I had armor on that was covering that up. I just removed that because I'm like, well, I'm level 1. I mean, you know, it is what it is, you know. And I put on the boxers because they're a reference to, I forget what it is, like Maximilian something. I forget exactly. It's a game from Super Nintendo era back in the day. And then back again. Yep. Get wrecked. Alright, you son. I'm gonna cuss today. I'm cussing today. And then, yep, go back. 2, and then 3, and he's just a stupid thing there, and then back. Yep. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. No! That hurt. Okay, we're gonna heal. Heal, heal, heal. Heal, boy. Stop it! I just need to heal. Okay. Get away from the wall, please, sir, so I can have a fair chance. Dude, the camera, I'm about to throw up all on stream today. The camera, man. Woo! There you go, R2, R2, and block. Okay, we're doing good. Just strafing to the right is amazing. His left. Oh, please. Okay. And R2, R2. Shoot, I missed. That's okay. I'm gonna just spam this. I don't know where he shows up. He shows up in front. Okay, he always faces. Okay. Son of a mother. Stop it! Okay, we're gonna run. We're sprinting towards the blue guy. He's doing the rock spell. This is good. We got him, guys. We got him. Not the boss, but we got the blue guy. Okay. There. And... Gotta be patient. That's okay. I'm healing! You fool. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. You stay close to the spear users, you know? Oh my gosh! Okay. I'm dead. So we can get him down to 50% twice. Which, mathematically, should mean we beat him. But he regenerates so much health when he summons the blue guy, which makes no sense. Like, if you summon something that typically would be sharing your health or like take a part of your health, instead it boosts his health? Like, huh? How was the backrooms? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for remembering. It was awesome. I kind of like that kind of stuff anyways. Especially when it comes to like, oh, not all the time, but a lot of times when it's like you got a creator, like a content creator that's like, they have like their own little analog horror or something fun like that that makes it to where it's like a kind of like a hit. And the movie itself was pretty good. I mean, it was, I figured, I mean, I don't know, it was kind of easy to figure out. I wasn't ever really too involved in the backrooms, you know, that whole, you know, series. I didn't watch it, in fact, but I knew about it. I knew it was very popular. I had always had interest in it. But when I went to watch the movie, I kind of had some ideas as to what it was, and it seemed to be pretty spot on. Without any spoilers, it's definitely pretty interesting, and the way that they presented it was really nice too. I think it was very well done. Overall, I enjoyed it. I certainly liked it quite a bit. I would recommend it, certainly, yeah. But yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was a fun little movie. 3. Stop! He does this dancey stuff. Come on. Okay. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen because he always comes back after the spin. Dude, like the camera, man. Is this the rock one? Yep, and they're on my face. Okay. Rocks on my face. That attack does lots of damage. Okay, so I gotta be very careful with that one. And then come back around with the spin. He didn't do a stab. But when he does the dance move, okay, he's doing that. Dodge, and then we'll start blocking. Yep. Block. Watch for the flip. Brother. He's gonna hit me there. He didn't do the stab. He's not doing the stab anymore. The follow-up stab. That's so bizarre. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, that's only 10 strikes. I should not let him hit me with that. And then, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Oh, I can't hit him. He's just so hard to hit. Flip, and then he does not do the follow-up anymore at all. Like, he literally doesn't do it. You know what? Who cares? Why am I doing that? I'm gonna go straight to this pool. No! I'm gonna die. Heal, 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 heal. And then spin. He's not gonna do the stab, so might as well just go for it, right? 3, and then go back. Yep. And he did the stab! It didn't hit me, though. That one hurt. Back away, heal. Please don't do that. 2, 3, 4, and then stab. Dodge roll. Oh god, he got me anyways. That's fine. I saw it too. That's what sucks. This dude, man. Yeah, whatever. Okay, get out of here. 2, 3, and then boom and stab. How does he have so much health now? Ooh. Watch for the stab. 2, 3, and then back and stab. R2. Get away from the wall, big guy. And 3. No! He did it! He did it that time. He had not followed up with that strike. And why is my damage output so bad? Oh, that's so annoying. It makes me want to use two-handed, right? Or to hold it with 2 hands. But then at the same time, I'm kind of concerned because if I get hit, I'm dead. Gosh. I got a strange brain. I enjoy all that kind of stuff, says Luke. Oh, I don't blame you. I do too. My wife and I love that stuff. Like we love figuring it out more than anything. So I don't know if you guys know, I mean, most of you guys know this, but my third channel a while back, whenever I had started it, well, not started, whenever it was like kind of going and it was monetized, I did a lot of like movie type reviews and monster reviews and things like that, and like analyses and like how to like beat the monsters and stuff like that. And so we would always be figuring movies out. Every sci-fi movie, every horror movie, we'd always try and figure it out. And this was no exception. Now every time we watch a movie, we're always kind of like figuring it out. It's always with that kind of a challenge, and it's fun. Luke says, my kids know more about the backrooms than me. I haven't got a clue. Yeah. It's pretty, I mean, I think it's decent. I think it could go a number of different ways, but the direction they took was okay. I mean, that's not a safe route necessarily, but it's like, it's a very plausible explanation for it. And it's like, okay, yeah, I mean, you know, nothing like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it kind of thing, but they could have gone tons of different ways with it, in my opinion. I don't see, I'm looking at my damage now, and I'm gonna look at it whenever his little stupid phase 2 or 3, whatever it is, comes out. 3, and then spin back, and then stab, R2. I'm gonna flip around like an idiot. And 3. And that's the one that killed me last time. The same combo, man. Come back. Oh, he's so fast. Should I just heal? Part of me wants to heal. I need to just dodge that. Three, and then back, and then stab, and I'm gonna get R2 on your ass. Charged R2. My wife was like, "What did you get charged R2 from?" I was like, "Oh, it's just like an attack, you know, and it Souls-like game." She's like, "Oh, I was here to say that." I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't make it up. I'm just saying the input because I'm weird." See, sometimes I'm glad I have the shield out because the tracking. Sometimes he's incredibly accurate, and then sometimes he misses like an idiot, like that. 2, 3, 4, and then stab. Get out of here, brother! I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. What's he doing? Oh, this one sucks. I don't like this spell. Hold on 1 second. Okay, had to tell my wife something real quick. She's making these little like, whoa! charcuterie cups, and they're amazing. And she's like, "You want one?" I was like, "Oh, yes, please." Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's gonna do his flip, and then I'll just dodge this so I don't have my stamina jacked up. I'll go over here and kill this fool. Come at me, brother. Oh my gosh, I don't have my shield out. Please don't let me die. Why? But look, isn't this cute? I don't know if you can see the cup, but it says Texas. But it's got olives and all the things. I don't know if you guys can see. It looks amazing. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna eat all this. Cheese. That's gonna kill my stomach. Mmm. 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 That's so good. My wife's so good at making like these little yummy like boards. Mmm. That's tasty. Looks just nice. So Luke, yesterday you fought that Titan. Is that as good as people say? Like, people really talked up that fight, and I almost played it last night. Let me go get the door, one sec. Yeah, the girls are going to the pool again. I'm so jelly. I'm jelly. But they're all here. My sister's here, and they're gonna have a great time. It's awesome. Those bastards. Just kidding. They get to have fun. Hey, I'm having fun with you guys though. But I really want to. The weather is never this nice. Like where it's sunny and whatever. It's usually like overwhelmingly hot. The pool is usually full. But no, they're gonna have fun. I love it. That's the way you start off the summer. And they have their little charcuterie cups and some yummy drinks. They got the creamy coconut Dr. Peppers, and it's gonna be awesome. Okay. Oh, I did the wrong thing. I pressed triangle. Why would I press? What does that even mean? Get him. Got him. Okay. Oh, we missed? Because why not? He doesn't have a follow-up to that big repositioning, but that's good to know. I'm gonna go ahead and heal, like now. And he's doing the pretty little... The homing. It's like 3... Okay, it's only 3. That's not bad. I can deal with that. We're gonna dodge. Strafe. Got hit in the back like an idiot. Lovely. And... My gosh, this dude is so fast, man. Oh, this is bad. I gotta move. Oh, lovely. Heal. We got 2 heals left. That's unfortunate. Dodge, and then he doesn't have a follow-up. I think if I hit him there, he gets staggered. I don't know. I could be wrong. He's repositioning so much, man. Like, I can't even hit the damn guy. And then back. He didn't do the stab, but he just started a new combo. That's the attack that killed me last time. I really wish I could parry him. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and dodge. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna go to two-hand right now. And I'm gonna kill this mother. Yo mama! Hold on. Okay. Get him again. Get perfect. Get hit in the face for free. Okay, let's watch the damage output and see if it's any better or worse. No, it's the same. He has all the health in the world. That's all. What I anticipated. Ooh! Oh, that's that strike. That's little fast strikes, man. He didn't go back that time, which is super annoying. See, I don't like that he didn't have, like, recovery there. Like, you should be recovering, even though you're super agile and fast. He got me with that attack that didn't kill me. We gotta get him out of this corner, guys. Otherwise, I'm screwed. Come on, big guy. Dude, this fight is like a freaking marathon here. I've been fighting for probably like 5 minutes. Oh, mother of... You gotta be kidding me. That's fine. That's fine. See, the bosses are so freaking hard because they have so much health. You know, I would be really curious to see how much more damage I'd be doing if I actually leveled up. Slayer, what's up, Slayer? I'm eating some charcuterie. Fancy. It's so good. My wife made me like a little cup. That's amazing. Yummy snacks. Slayer says, what's up, Inhuman Walter fam? What's up? Fam went to bed. Walter's busy. Oh, Luke's here too. I don't know if you see Luke the Nut. Luke is here as well, keeping me company. It's so yummy. That stuff's always good. I know. Especially the way my wife makes it. She just gets all the stuff. And then she puts it together in always like really nice and decorative ways. It's always so cool. Okay, let's die again. So Slayer, this is the second boss. The second great one, so we only have 2 great ones after this. So I'm assuming we're like halfway done. To answer your question from the other day. He's like Smo, but he moves like 1,000,000 miles an hour. He's like Smo on crack. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like fucking Rain Man right now. 24, 24, 24, toothpicks! The red one moves the same. Oh. I'm gonna cuss today, guy. I apologize ahead of time. Because I can't like remove and then beat myself out and then cut. I'm just gonna have to rage. Just a little bit. Because this guy's so cheap. It's like Smo. So he has the strength of Smo, but the agility of a freaking ninja. Of a mongoose. Okay, so is it gonna be the raw? No, this is the 3 ice things. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good. I can survive that. And then dodge. And get hit in the face. Son of a mother. Yep, I can. We hit those. We hit those. And then where she's facing, we're gonna go two-handed, and then we're gonna take out the doppelganger thing. Get hit in the face. Come on. I have to survive this dude. Please. Okay. Gosh. Dodge roll panic. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know, it's really difficult to actually switch from two-handed to grab my shield. Like, surprisingly so. That attack right there has got me nearly killed a million times. Block, brother. And, okay. Yep, that attack has also hit me plenty of times. And dodge! Nope, we're just getting in the face. That's fine. He looks like the chick from Australia that was doing the hip-hop dance, you know? He's doing that little break into it move. There. And I'm gonna get hit again. Son of a gun, man. Dodge, baby! Yep. I'm just gonna be patient here. Oh, I'm so dizzy. Yep, and then R2. He's not repositioning. That's not good. 2, 3, back, and then forward stab. Okay. Come at me, brother. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's so freaking agile. R2, baby. Okay. Come at me, bro. I will beat you. Reposition. Dude, let's... Oh, okay? Let's go. GG's, baby. Finished. Okay, did it. Hey. That was nice. That was super stressful, man. I think I'm sweating right now. It's like, golly. That was great. My gosh, what a freaking boss fight, man. That's like I said, the boss fights are good, but they're just so damn tanky. And then like all the mechanics that you learn in the game is like, doesn't matter. Because you gotta just kind of figure out this boss. It's like, what? Slayer says this guy doesn't know the meaning of no, he does not. He knows a lot of other drugs though. He's hopping around like a maniac. Man, that was awesome. Okay. Dude, that fight was ridiculous. The grinder was worse though, honestly. I'm stressed. I'm stress eating. That was so amazing. I'm sweating right now. That was a lot. Slayer says great wife, and yeah, she's amazing. Slayer says, what's up, Luke? He's big and fast, yep. And now he's dead. Big, fast, and dead. Oh man, that's too funny. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I said bye to the girls, so they're gonna go to the pool. The jerks! They're gonna be frolicking in the sun. Oh, that was stressful. My gosh. Slayer, I think that your presence helped me win. It gave me the courage that I never knew I had. That was a good fight. It's just... It's so interesting how a lot of these fights make you discard what you've learned, because they fight at, like, the pace at which he was fighting is unlike any enemy you've seen. And a lot of games, there's a lot of like incredibly well-made games that I've noted, and this is a very good one. This is a fun game, it's really good. But there's a lot of really well-made games where the game teaches you, and I think that's an aspect of Souls-likes that we've forgotten about, but the game teaches you how to deal with the threat if you're observant enough. So when I say that, I don't know if you guys have ever played Dead Cells, one of the best roguelites of all time, in my opinion. And the game would have like a boss that you'd have to go. So you have like a certain biome, which is the level. You have to clear the level, and then you'd fight the boss for that respective biome. Well, along the way, as you progress deeper into the level and the biome, you then start facing off with elite enemies. And these elite enemies would have an attack that the boss would then use. So they'd introduce an attack from the boss's moveset, essentially. So then you learn early on, oh, this is how I counter this. This is how I deal with this. This is how I would like evade this, or what have you. And so then you would then say, oh, the boss is doing that attack. And you'd see it for the first time and be like, I have already seen that already. This is not the first time I've seen it. Even though the boss is using it for the first time, I've seen this move elsewhere. So now you know how to deal with it, right? This game does not have that in terms of the bosses at all. And I think that's a really cool aspect of gaming that challenging games do well if they're just made in this phenomenal type games, like top tier games.
The narrator felt Nostalgaia's heart open a little more. Those who had long clenched it were being made to let go. Memories cascaded over the narrator.
He didn't finish. But anyways, those are my favorite types of games where they teach you something. Enter the Gungeon teaches you something every time. Dead Cells teaches you something. There have been, I'm trying to think of certain Souls-likes that have been like, oh hey, this is a mechanic that you're going to have to use, and it teaches you how to use it, and then that becomes a feature or a prominent factor in the game. Crimson Desert did really well in that too, introducing those things. If you actually followed the main quest, you would learn all those little things, and then you could use them against the bosses and different situations you had to encounter. So I don't know, I love that, and I feel like this game misses that part of a Souls-like because it has all the controls, mechanics, whatever, but it doesn't have that untold feature where the game teaches you something in preparation for the adversity to come. And I think that some Souls-likes, not even all the FromSoftware ones, do that. There's many that just, like, here, I mean, just get slapped in the face and just die unfairly, right? But there are others that teach, and I love that. But anyways, glad I could be of help in some way. Slayer says, I've never played that, but I've heard it mentioned quite a bit. Dead Cells, yeah. Dead Cells is fantastic. It's a roguelite, so it's, again, the genre where, like, you play and you die, and there's, like, not permanent progression. There's only limited permanent progression in terms of, like, maybe upgrades and things like that, but maybe, oh, I unlocked a door, so next time that, oh, it's open kind of thing. But usually you die, you start back over from scratch. I was actually, like, the leading lore guy on Dead Cells for a period. It was pretty awesome. I don't think anyone's ever touched it, really, honestly, into the depth. I just stopped doing it. There's been a few really cool instances where I've been able to be like the person for the lore. Katana Zero, Dead Cells, Little Nightmares when it first came out. I was the first one to ever do that. And Monster Hunter. So there was only one person that ever touched on the retro Monster Hunter games, but on Monster Hunter World, I was the first one covering lore, and so it was really neat. So like those were the big milestones of my channel that helped me grow. But if you looked up lore, I was the person, and that's how my channel just started, you know, really growing at that time. But as opposed to continuing milking that and whatever else and kind of growing even more from that, when I got burnt out and I wanted to move on to a new game, I just changed direction. And I think that was to my detriment, but I didn't want to burn myself out, you know? So I just kind of handled it in that way. I don't think you're good. Every time.
Down my arms.
Okay.
Please, parley with me.
Parlay, you say? What are you, a pirate? You guys ready to parlay with this chick? Kind of randomized. Yeah, so like, thanks so much, Christopher. That's a great way. So roguelites typically have some RNG element, some procedural generation is what it's called. So the levels aren't always the exact same every single time. So Dead Cells, Enter the Gungeon, those are probably the best roguelites I've ever played in my life. more recently, Sorrows and Returnal, before it, are also roguelites.
You might have taken this as an opportunity to dispatch me. Perhaps I misjudged you originally. I am, well, you may call me... My name has no meaning. Call me... Vengeance.
Cool.
I watched you approach the
What are you,
consumer's
Batman?
market. You rid Nostalgaia of his gluttony. By chance, our paths are aligned. Beyond the wilds, across this canyon, lies the Keep of the Stolen Crown. A great one has usurped its throne. I will purge this kingdom of all that strangle it.
Will you? The game name... So this game is called The Last Hero of Nostalgaia. The Last Hero of Nostalgaia. It's like a play on words for nostalgia.
Though I do not recognize your story, I do know your make.
I am
Them,
Batman.
yet also, somehow,
I love that, Luke.
less than them. And I suspect, in some way, even less than me. Forgive my staring. I mean, none of this is an insult. Your peculiarity may be the thing that saves you from their fate.
You're not very
I wish you
nice.
well on your quest.
I like how
Should you
they,
falter, I will kill you. I wish you well. Should you? I will.
I'll kill you first.
Hope no longer blinds me.
I did not mean... Whatever. You're running around like an idiot. You know, I'm mad because I didn't actually... I was just joking.
Corruption is too great.
Luvani's wither icon. Well, whatever. I kicked her ass. I didn't mean to do that, guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't think that was... I thought I was joking. And now she's dead. You see? You don't... Life lesson learned. Don't... Words mean things. Don't be ugly. Because now she's dead. Increases her heroic icon uses. I can't believe that happened, by the way. At least we can get 2 more heals. That's really sucky. I didn't mean to do that, guys. My bad. Is that the real character model or a mod? No, this is the game. The game is... So Chris over on TikTok's asking. The game is actually about nostalgia and a land, Nostalgaia, where it's like Dark Souls related, right? Everything's cyclical, blah, blah, blah. Well, the cycle's been broken, and now the world is degrading from like a polygon world to like pixelation, and now it's getting further and further decayed. And so you are a stick character that is like made out of pixelation, so it's pixelated, right? So essentially, you're trying to save everything, and it's fun. It's got like a lot of comedic aspects to it. There's a narrator that's kind of a jerk and stuff, and there's a really cool lore actually. So no, this is all lore. I don't ever play with mods. I'm a real purist, so I don't play with mods. I don't really play on PC either, so it's hard to do mods on console.
Now impossible. Suddenly, and for no reason at all, and without implying any third-party emotional investment, hope bridged the divide.
Rainbow Way, and there's so many references to some of the best games of all time. Like, for example, this is a Rainbow Road reference from Mario Kart. This is a reference from the Power Stars from Super Mario. You know, obviously, like Mario 64, for example. You have the green herbs, which are references to... What is this? The heirloom. Oh, that's her weapon, I guess. I didn't mean to kill that NPC, but she did kind of piss me off. Gnome's dancing pole. That's hilarious. Dancing pole like strippers. This is from that one game I keep talking about. It's like not Ghosts and Goblins, but it could be actually, because you also get your skibbies there. But there was a more recent game on Super Nintendo that had the same design where you're like in your boxers after you lose your armor. This is a reference to Master Chief, Master Chef. So Halo. I mean, there's so many great references. And I love games like that. This is a reference to what's it's called? Oh my gosh, Deltarune? No. Not Deltarune, the one before it. I don't remember, but you guys know. I mean, everybody that knows gaming knows that. I just don't remember the names of these things. But yeah, tons of references. Green Herb, that's a Resident Evil reference. Cardboard Box is a Metal Gear Solid reference. This is a reference to Castlevania, you know? So, I mean, there's so many great references. What's up? Marcus. Marcus says, hi, Inhuman. Just dropping in to say hi. I got your Kofi. I got my sis and bro in law here this week. So part visit, part business. That's awesome. Your new cans are very snazzy. Thank you so much. Marcus says, hi, Slay. Hi, Walter. Luke says, we're real gamers. You damn right we are. We know these references. But this could be a reference to Super Ghouls and Goblins or Super Ghosts and Goblins. I forget the name. It always evades me. But the shorts anyways. But there's also a more recent game that was inspired by that. And I cannot remember for the life of me. Medieval. Yeah, Medieval is very, also has, there's probably a reference to that too. I think the first armor set was very similar to Medieval. In fact, I'll show you if I can find it. The very first armor set looked a lot like Medieval. It's this one right here. This one right here. So I do believe that was a reference to Medieval. I mentioned that in the first episode, by the way. But yeah, I cannot remember, but it's a dude with like long hair, and he has his... They made a PS2 game about it, and it was a Super Nintendo game, but he had the hearts on his boxers as well. But yeah, it could also be a reference even earlier to Ghosts and Goblins, or Super Ghosts and Goblins, or Ghouls and Goblins, or whatever the hell it's called. There's two of them, and I forget which one's better. I think Ghosts and Goblins is the best. I think. I need a save point. We're in the Warlock's Wilds. 3 of your relics can be remembered ahead. You know, I'm really pissed that I accidentally killed that NPC. I was just playing. And now I've actually ruined that. I got this, though, at least, but... The withered heroic icon of a despairing hero. There was once something meaningful about this item, a legacy that can live on in you. Returning this to Nostalgaia through her beacons will increase the uses of your own heroic icon, which is our flask, essentially, so... Well, Marcus, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so glad that you're able to stop by and say hello today. That makes my day for sure. And I'm so glad you gave us to see the cans, man. Let's talk to this little guy. I don't trust him in the slightest. His name's the Reservoir of Pain.
Ironic that Nostalgaia's heart can now consume the consumer.
That is funny.
Nom nom nom.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was it. I'm eating here. Okay, so unburden means to essentially you remove the weapon's special ability and you just get more raw power. We're not gonna do that. So Chris, the name of the game is The Last Hero of Nostalgaia. It's like try and spell nostalgia pretty much. But it's Gaia, like Mother Earth. But yeah, let me know if you enjoy it and if you like it. And don't forget to follow on TikTok for sure, but I'm a full-time content creator on YouTube, so be sure to hit me up on YouTube too if you like watching on that platform, man. Helps out more than you know. You're very welcome, Chris. Slaya over on YouTube says, what's up, Marcus? Hope you and Susanna are well. Absolutely. I hope you're having fun with the family. And I hope the business part is productive. Step carefully. I'm going to tether to here. Actually, no. I will not tether here. We'll stay tethered in the consumer's kitchen for now. Because there's too many pathways to deviate from here, and I'm a little concerned as to where I need to go. Ideally, that's the beacon, and then beyond it is the path where the devs would most likely point us to, so let's see if we can go another route. Please take me to the NPC room. Yeah, hopefully this is a shortcut. The level design in this game is phenomenal, by the way. This might take us actually to the NPC world in the very beginning of the game, and I'd be pretty surprised if I was wrong. What did this say? Smile while they hit you. That's what the Reservoir of Pain does, which is weird. Hide your love. What is this? So do we go here or do we go down that lift? Let's go down the lift real quick, and then we'll come down here, and then we're going to go back to the intended path, okay? $8. Yeah, it was $8 until the 28th on console. And don't forget to buy the DLC, Chris. And if you haven't already, follow me on TikTok, brother. And YouTube. That's where it really counts. I can hang out for a bit. The others are wondering about the maze as they have started Oh, nice. Remember that one time when Susanna took the shovel out there? That was so funny. Was just looking at yeah, get the DLC. I mean, why not? I had the DLC too. I've never played this game before. This is my first playthrough. And you know what I forgot to show you guys? We beat the boss at level 1. I got so excited because we just won. I forgot to show you guys we beat it at level 1. So we're doing a level 1 challenge run on our first playthrough, as per usual. But anyways, I should have done... I always forget to do that. Now when I edit it, they're going to be like, you didn't do that. Just follow. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, man. But Marcus, I hope you're having a great time and spending time with the family and stuff. That sounds awesome. The girls are over right now, so I always say my sister and all that, and they are they're at the pool right now, just having a good time and making me jealous because I wish I was there. The weather, of course, the weather's nice now. How come? What is that item that I just picked up? It was a crown. I thought it was something I could wear. No, it's not. Blade the Bold's withered icon. Oh, no way. Do I need to go back to him? The withered heroic icon of a cowardly hero. There was once something meaningful about this item. A legacy can live on in you. Returning this to Nostalgaia through her beacons. Oh, okay. Well, I can't give it back to him then. So there's that's 3 heals. Will I die? No. All right, we got to do some cleanup, guys. I apologize, but this just has to happen. So we're going to go back to the beacon. We're going to offer up those icons so we can have more heals. Each one of those is an extra heal. So we'll do that, and then we'll continue back through this pathway. Let's see here. That dude's... Okay. I kind of got lost for a second. That's weird. Slaya says, I'm doing great, Marcus. Glad you guys are too. Marcus over on YouTube says, KGC Ultimate is on sale. Slaya knows the game. Don't know if any good. Ask Slaya. Huh. Okay. The Kingdom Come. You know, I've heard that it was really good, and apparently they're making a 3rd. Which is interesting. Nice. I kind of want to keep these. They look cool, but it's fine. This game's great. This is one of those games where I would like to actually get everything possible. 100%. More heals are always good. So now, if we look, right, we'll see we have 7 heals. So this is just fantastic. We are going to go ahead and deviate from the main path. I do believe, right, the dev intended path would be through that passageway. We're going to go back and kind of loop things together. Honestly, I find that more important. Connecting the world and level design is incredibly important to me because you get a really good, I don't know, you get an idea of how big the world is, kind of what you're working with and all that. And also you do need to have shortcuts to go back because many of the secrets are all dependent on you remembering the memories, or I guess recollecting the memories from these items. So, read above that. You know, Marcus, it's so weird. I only see you're saying you can hang out for a bit because they're in the maze, making sure Slay is good, and then you said Kingdom Come is on sale. Slay knows the game. Ooh, Remnant 2. Remnant 2 is one of my favorite games. Literally one of my favorite games ever. Like that whole series. Remnant from the Ashes and Remnant 2. In fact, I was talking about it yesterday that I want to start incorporating games that we can play together because I want to really make this really about the community, about you guys. And I want you guys to I want to have series where it's like driven by you guys. And Remnant, for example, is one of the few games that I actually was talking about several creators that I actually enjoy watching, several small but passionate creators. And I mentioned them yesterday. But the thing about Remnant is that was like one of my guilty pleasures, a game that I was like, you know what, I'm not going to feature this game. I'm going to keep this game kind of for myself and just like, you know, enjoy it. And I 100%ed everything to it's possible, minus one thing in Remnant from the Ashes, which requires like 3 people to coordinate. And without comms and randoms, it's pretty much impossible, even though I have all the other things. And then in Remnant 2, I haven't done the last DLC and whatever secrets are there that require co-op. Other than that, I've 100%ed every single thing. And those games I absolutely love. And I would love to share that experience with those games with you because I was playing at a very high difficulty, and I absolutely I always play on the hardest difficulty. And I knew so much about the games that I know you guys would be like, oh yeah, let's check it out. But together, oh my gosh, it'd be so much fun, because not only could I finally get all the 100% of the stuff, which to me is super important for games that I love, but I would be able to like share my knowledge with you guys. We could get you through stuff. We fight bosses at the hardest level, and you get all the special items and rewards and all the clout and all that. So it could be a lot of fun. Remnant is amazing. I absolutely love that series. I love it. Slayer says, I haven't played KCD myself, but I heard KCD and KCD 2 are good, with KCD 2 being the best. I said I looked at the PlayStation Store and games and on sale. Any you fancy to fill in time? You want are released? Oh, well, you know, I think after this one, you know, I've been really targeting. The funny thing is, I've been targeting obscure Souls-likes, and fortunately, we've been so lucky to get each of these on sale. Like, I got this game for $8, and I purchased Morbid, the one we played prior, for about the same. The one that we're probably going to do next is Ashen, and guess what? That's $8. So Ashen is another Souls-like in the PlayStation Store, and it used to be included in PlayStation Plus, but it's not anymore for some reason. But that's only $8 too, and up until June 11th. So I'm gonna purchase that one next, because we're probably gonna do that one next. But yeah, I mean, as always, I appreciate you so much, man. You guys are amazing. I just can never say that enough, honestly. But I've been trying to target those obscure topics, and it happens to be that they're just cheap. Like, every single one that I'm targeting is always cheap. They're like, yes. So it's only $8, and I'll be getting that before the 11th, obviously. So we'll probably get into that one next. It's called Ashen. Excuse me. It sounds like it might be fun and Inhuman. Yeah, if we did the Remnant from the Ashes or Remnant series together, I will carry you guys through anything if you need me to. If not, I can just be there for support. But I have played every single inch of those games, minus the DLC for the second one, because I was doing way too much content that I wasn't like playing casually. I didn't have time when that came out. But my gosh, I love those games. That is literally like one of my favorite games ever. And I know I say that a lot about games, but there's only a few games that I like. You haven't even heard me either mention them or say or anything or seen them on the channel, but they're games I just love. Remnant is one of those games. I even have the prequel, and the prequel is a game that people don't even know. I think I don't remember what it's called right now, but there's a prequel to it as well. It initially was VR, but I have that as well. The games and the lore is phenomenal, and I may end up doing actually doing a lore series on Remnant on the main channel. I just need to kind of brush up on it, because I have actual like pages of notes. Like I said before, there's so many ideas that have not come to fruition that I've had for many, many years. And the funny thing is the Bloodborne theory. Remember I showed, you guys may have come in at different times, but I did a Bloodborne theory that had to do with syphilis and how the game revolves around syphilis. And that theory I had had for 8 years. Oh, no, 10 years. I'm sorry, 10 years. And when I first started my channel, Bloodborne was always like the main focus in terms of like the icon and the banner and all that. And I wrote that theory, and I just never did it because I was afraid to be like too criticized in a Souls-like community that's already pretty like, they're kind of snobby. So I was like, I didn't want to get torn apart. And so I held on to it for 10 years. But anyways, you guys are amazing. You're on a roll with the cheap quality games. Yeah, I'm telling you. We're balling on the budget right now, baby. But yeah, these obscure titles are pretty awesome. Not KCD then. I would be totally interested in trying it. I was talking with Rox about it at length. And he was saying how it would be something that I'd like. It follows like one particular character as well. It's like, you have a defined character and whatever. And I would like to do that, but I think I'm gonna, if I do visit that game, I would like to do it closer to the launch of the third one, just because right now I'm just not sure of like the relevance. And then also, there's an enemy there. I'm kind of on a roll with these like obscure little games that, you know, if I can cover more of these, I really like. We're just getting kind of clearing the backlog of games that I've always wanted to feature, like these little Souls-likes that I've always had in my like a list, but never really been able to do it. And somehow they just happen to be on sale, every single one I've been targeting. So, but I am interested in Kingdom Come Deliverance for sure. Apparently it's like a top quality kind of game, and it's very they say the realism is like kind of like unmatched. And I have heard that they're making a third one, so I would definitely play that. I would like to start from the first one though, and then I'd probably end up featuring the series like 1, 2, and then 3 is coming out, so that way it can be like just a we all get it fresh in our mind, like what's happening, what's going on. What the heck is this guy's issue? Couldn't hit him. Man, I stepped outside for 2 seconds and now I'm all congested. It's a big commitment. Oh, really? That's a big game. I see Chris over on TikTok says it's a pretty big game, big commitment. I wasn't aware of that. When I've never actually... I've heard tons of things about it, and there was a creator at the time that covered everything Skyrim, everything, you know, anything that's Elder Scrolls. Uh-oh. Poison! Oh my gosh, that's poison. And he ended up covering Kingdom Come. And I thought it was going to be very much like a Skyrim type game. But apparently it's its own thing. And the realism is kind of where it shines, and I had no clue. Yeah, I'm actually kind of lost, guys. Like, how did I get here? How did I get here? I wasn't paying attention. I cannot multitask for nards, man. I don't remember ever coming down a level. What did I do? And now we're up. I don't like being up either because I want to explore everything on one level at a time. Oh, goodness. I don't know where the hell. Yeah, I think it's been pretty funny because the games that I've been looking at, targeting all these obscure titles and Souls-likes, they've all been super cheap. This is where I came from, because I remember that wolf. So normally I would have gone left. So let's just do that real quick. Slayer says, when I said cheap quality games, I really meant you're getting quality games for cheap. Hey, there you go. Except that, what was that one? So Crystalla was the most expensive game I purchased in the last, you know, whatever round of games. It was $40, and I wasn't even able to finish it because it was unplayable. And I feel really bad because I did enjoy the dev coming on and everything, but it's a shame that it was in the state that it was at launch, because I gave it like 2.5 good weeks of like attempts and to beat it, but it just was unplayable at certain points. It was actually like areas weren't loading in, NPCs weren't loading in, so I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do, you know? And so I think it's now in a state where it can be finished and completed and played, but I mean, I've kind of moved on for now, but I would like to revisit and beat it because I hate having incomplete series on my, you know, on my channel. That just drives me nuts. Okay, so now we are done. That would be the way out. But in either case, I would like to revisit Crystalla. Unfortunately, I just wish that it wasn't so... I mean, it was $40, man. And it wasn't even, like, complete. Or playable. That was a shame. Token of Youthful Operation. What is that? But that was the only thing. And I'm like, I'm playing these games that are actually complete, and they're not marketing themselves to be anything else, and they're $7. What is this? Fits into the palm of a child's hand, can be covertly slotted into one of the tower crystals. Oh, that's where we're at. The tower crystals, okay. Is my chat being deleted? What have you... I've only seen you said, okay, not KCD then. See, I'm reading... I make sure I read every chat that comes out, so I don't know why it does that, Marcus. You were talking about the PlayStation Store, seeing what other games would be released, and then we talked about KCD a little bit, and then I just see right now, is my chat being deleted? Let me go to YouTube itself real quick. Ooh, what happened here? I'm gonna go through YouTube real quick and see what is going on. No, I don't see anything. It says the PlayStation Store comment about, and then you correct yourself, said release, and you said, okay, not KCD then. And then you said, is my chat being deleted? I'm looking, I refreshed it, and I don't see anything else. And Slay says, you're more than fair with Crystalla. And then Marcus says, Slay, can you see my chat? I can, buddy. Yeah, let me know if I'm missing anything, because I value everything you guys are saying, so. And then Slay just said, I can, buddy. Like, you can see it. And I'm reading everything that I'm saying, I promise. As per usual. What is this? I'm not sure what these towers do. I have no clue. Did that get rid of the poison, maybe? It did. Okay, cool. So now we have that. Let's go up top. I know I'm kind of running around everywhere, but unfortunately, this is how my mind works. Is that an NPC up there that I could have spoken to? That's a tree. Never mind. That's a tree. Let me see what happened. Here, I got some messages. Oh man, I got a dentist appointment today, but it's like a painful cleaning because my gums just aren't in the best shape, regardless of what I do. So they gotta get in there, and I'm like, oh, I'm not looking forward to that. I just got my throat cut. Lovely. How are you so fast? Somebody threw something at my back. Marcus said he would send you some wedge so we could pick the next Souls game since he doesn't know about them. Oh, see, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I'm so sorry, Marcus. Marcus said, I will bung you some wedge and you, Slay, and chat can decide what to buy. As I say, I'm gonna do Ashen, I believe, and that's $7, and I certainly have that to my name, believe it or not. So, you don't have, Marcus, you know how much I love you, man. You don't have to do that. You guys are so amazing. But the game I'm gonna play next is gonna be a cheap little $7 game. And it'll be another Souls-like for now. It's just, I'm waiting until there's been no news of the launches that we keep talking about. Lords of the Fallen 2, Mortal Shell 2, Onimusha, Phantom Blade Zero's in September, and so is Wolverine, and Beast of Reincarnations in August. So it's like, is all of summer gonna just be dead until they just randomly launch all these games at once? But until they do, there's no games that I'm gonna feature. That's 5 games we have to cover still. And as far as we know, they're not gonna even be out until at least August and beyond. So up until then, I'm just trying to kind of play it safe and do short games that have enough content for us to enjoy, but at the same time, nothing that's too big of a commitment in case we have to change it, you know, and like, oh, this new game came out, you know? So I'm trying to, you know, play it safe in that regard. The heck? I can't hit this guy. There you go. But hopefully that makes sense, but what about Dawnwalker? You know, that's the one with the vampire, right? From the CD Projekt Red, the people that made The Witcher, right? I heard that's supposed to be pretty good too. You know, I think. Ooh, I don't know what day it is. We have State of Play coming out. The State of Play is either tomorrow or today or Friday. I don't remember which day it is. And I'll record it, but I probably won't do it live because it's so late in the day. And I have somewhere to be. So I'll record it. And then we'll probably talk about it and be like, hey, what the heck? What were these decisions? But yeah, we're gonna... For now, I'm just trying to play it safe. I'm not trying to get like a big game necessarily because I don't want to jump into a game that's, you know, massive in size, and then they say, oh, we're shadow dropping Onimusha, and then I gotta jump into that, and it's another incomplete series. You know, it just makes it difficult. What was that noise? R Squid says, I saw a rumor Onimusha set to release September 25th. How silly. Because if that actually is the case, they're releasing the same month as Wolverine and Phantom Blade Zero, which is crazy. R Squared over on Twitch also says, state of play is today. It's today at 5:30. Okay, I have a reminder on my phone, so. And Slaya says, yeah, I don't know of anything good dropping soon. Nothing in stone. And Marcus and Susanna with Kofi. Thank you so much, Marcus. I see all the emails coming in. 1 second. You're amazing, man. Telling you. Thank you so much. I was getting an email from the dentist saying, you have to press C and confirm the appointment. I'm like, I already did. Thank you so much, Marcus. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing, man. I don't know what I'd do without you guys, honestly. But I can tell you right now that I've never been happier. And it's largely in part to you guys and just being able to do what I love and be around people that are just so positive and I don't know, it's uplifting. It's just so awesome. I hope I bring you the value that I hope that you feel like you're dishing out, because I honestly feel like I don't know, you guys are just amazing. I really enjoy what I do and I love what I do and I love being and hanging out with you guys, and I hope that you guys feel the same way. Honestly do. Thank you so much, Marcus. Much love to you, my brother. W Marcus. 007 is good. Their chip. Oh, really? So is 007 not doing well? Is it getting bad reviews? You know, I enjoy 007, but I like the retro ones.
Rather than chronicle the protagonist, more and more he talked of himself.
Hold on. Was there not a pathway over there? Okay, that is the pathway, but I have to go around. I can't get this guy, by the way, because I don't have any access. Let me try something really quickly. Because that's going to drive me nuts if I can't hit him. I need access. Can't use it. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, that guy's going to live for now, unfortunately. Chris over on TikTok says, no, they said nothing good came out, but it's good. Oh, okay. Well, 007 is kind of like, it's a different type of game from what I play. And most of the community and most of the chat really enjoys, like, whether it be Souls-likes, Borderlands, or Octopath, or, I referenced them for you. Checks in the mail, baby. And, you know, we do a lot of Souls-likes, Metroidvanias, action-adventure games, or RPGs. So that's really what you're going to see on this channel. I typically wouldn't play like a shooter or anything like that unless we're just having fun with the community. Did he say Brittany Clarkson? What? What does that mean? He said Brittany Clarkson? Like Kelly Clarkson? How are you able to get through all this? No! I don't have... That's why. I don't have any access. I keep forgetting. I can't shoot my shurikens if I don't have access. Brittany Clarkson! I don't know who that is. Brittany Clarkson! He keeps saying that. Anti-hero finger wagglers. Finger wagglers. That's funny. What is that? Nothing. Slayer says, we wouldn't be paying you so much if you sucked in Human. Good point. 007's decent, says Slayer. I ended up getting First Light. It's pretty cool so far. Cool. You see, I don't mind games like that. I get bored so easy. And like games like that, like, you know you're gonna beat. You know what I'm saying? Like you're guaranteed to. It's not like a skill-based game which like, can I beat this? Or, oh my gosh, what happens if this? Like, you're gonna beat it. You know, it's largely story-driven, heavily scripted, and then you have your action sequences every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I get that, and I enjoy games like that to an extent.
His fate was tied to Nostalgaia.
But I get bored too easy, guys.
Even were he himself unstrung, his affection for Nostalgaia could never be severed.
I get bored so easy. That's why I'm doing a level 1 challenge run on a game I've never played before. I do challenge runs on games that I've never played because that is... You'll never be able to get that level of difficulty again on any subsequent playthrough. Because with knowledge comes greater ability and power and responsibility. Like Spider-Man. Because with the knowledge you have, you can then accomplish and do anything. And overcome any adversity. On the first time you're playing a game, there's so many unknowns. And by adding another huge restrictive variable, like that makes it more challenging. And you typically can't like replicate that same level of, oh shoot, you know? And I like doing that. I live for the oh shoot. So games that aren't challenging aren't as fun for me because, you know, you're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I need a challenge. I feel like this is poisonous. He doesn't have... Ow, ow, ow. How am I missing that every single time? He didn't have a weight on his head. Marcus is very welcome, Inhuman. Myself, I'm catapulting around Crimson Desert. Using trees is great until you smack into a mountain. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. The catapulting is so amazing. That's typically... I mean, that is actually one of my favorite things to do in that game. I was going to play it last night. I was just so tired, but I forget why. Oh, we were moving stuff around and cleaning up and stuff. I was like, I'm tired. So I went to bed, but I was going to play Crimson Desert and I started it up and I was like, it's too vast. I was just like too overwhelmed. I was like, I don't have anything individually that I want to target. So if you don't have a target in mind, like it becomes quite overwhelming. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to bed. But I was like, dang it. I love that movement though. Like that movement ability and traversal is so good. You summed it up pretty darn well, Inhuman. Yeah, I mean, that's just how that's how the games are that simply just, whoa, what? That aren't in the genre that I favor the most, you know? Like, I need a challenge. Like, I require that. What the heck, man? It's like I need spice in my food, you know? I need seasoning in my food, otherwise it ain't good, you know? Save me, mask. That's so creepy. And a token of youthful operation again. Okay. Gold coins. Thank you so much again, Marcus. Much love to you, my brother. As always. Let me see. I mean, I'm as much as I like to go left and then kind of circle around, I'm almost tempted to go this way. That rabbit's probably fake. To go this way. Well, I'm kind of lost now. Whatever. We're going left. That's totally something. I need access, man. None of these guys drop it. That guy has no poise, so if you just start whacking him with light attacks, you're in pretty good shape. Oh, that little dude went. There he is. He has some magic, so when he hits me, even though I block, it hurts. Oh, whatever. I was blocking. I was actually blocking. Oh my gosh, the Servant's Shield is literally the shield from Hyrule. Look at this. Make sure nothing's quivering here. This is literally the Hyrulean shield from The Legend of Zelda. These are the references that I absolutely love. The memory's location is known by a relic whose memory lingers in Warlock's Wild. So this is, I think we are in Warlock's Wild. A pixelating kite shield embellished with a symbol that connects. I failed to protect my hero at the scene of his tragic defeat. Dude, Link never loses. He's beaten Ganondorf like 1,000,000 times. Alright, so this is another door, the back rooms. To this. Please don't go up. If it goes up, I'm absolutely lost. This will take me to the very beginning. Yeah. And this is where the beacon is. Holy nards, dude. We gotta go back. And I still haven't come this way yet. Ooh, yes. Marcus has got a hold of the Electro Mecha Longsword. Now it has Abyss slot, so it's OP right up my street. Oh, absolutely. Not only that, but if you like spears, I think now the Soul Spear now has Abyss slots. I'm like, that weapon was already incredible. I used it for like my entire playthrough, as opposed in addition to the Lord's Sword. So it's like, oh my gosh, like I was like, that's just so OP. So OP. Yeah, the Electro Mecha Sword's fantastic. I love defeating the enemies that drop it. They just look so cool. The ones over in, I think, Delesia. Okay, so that's good. That was a nice little shortcut. I'll take that. I was literally behind you. I don't know how he triggered in front of me. It's okay, though. You. Jerk. Now, let's see what's up here. Whole lot of nothing. Ow. Whoa! I'm gonna get stabbed in the back. Why is he? He's like the little skull kid, Majora's Mask. Oh shoot! How am I not seeing this? Come to me! I'll just tank it. There you go. I'm not gonna heal just yet. A loaded die. Can't go through there. I love that. Yeah, Electro Mecha Sword, and it's two-handed, isn't it? So it should be really good. I know you love the two-handed swords. These pots even have the same decoration as the ones from Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Pretty sure there's nothing back here. Let's go ahead and top off our health. Slayer says, this is most certainly the Hyrule shield. Oh, yeah. I have a ton of Electro Mecha Swords in my set. Me too. I kept like 2 or 3. Then I started selling them because I was in Delecia for a little bit and I was killing a bunch. And I ended up just selling a lot of them. I'm trying to give them to that Carl guy because he just never stops. He just consumes and consumes. This should light more of those crystals up for us. Here in a little bit, I have to check on little man. Little Sabes. Saber, he's so bad. He's so spoiled already. I love it. Let's see. I got the youthful coin from him. If this is the path, oh, no. Yep, the Electro Mecha Swords are two-handed, says there. Yeah, and they're just so good. I think they don't have the full 5 slots or whatever, but they do have electric damage already, so. This is where I started, because this is the dead dude, right? And I was like, oh, hey. Right? Oh, I'm getting worse and worse. Yeah, this is just certainly the path. So we know the path that we're supposed to go looks like it's got some sort of like stalls or whatever, like, you know, little merchant type areas, so we'll be sure to avoid that. Is this bad if I go here? This looks bad, but okay, it's not. Trying to figure out at what point I take damage. No coin from him, huh? And is this not where I was just at? I would say it was. Confusion. Is the dead dude again, damn it. Okay, this way. Let's stick to the crystals then, shall we? guy's new. Backstab. He's very strong. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how big his sword was. Three, and then a backstab again. Marcus says, sure is, it was a nice swap out for the Darkbringer sword, so it was a great upgrade. Oh yeah, for sure. The Story of Strength, nice. These are the stalls. I hear a brother, yeah. A hollow skull. I hear somebody else. There's nothing that can be remembered right now, which is very bizarre. Oh, that's creepy. We'll just stick with the pixelated stickman good thing for now. That's what she said? Indeed. Indeed she did. How large your sword is. Whoa. Let's see here. Access. Oh, oof, we don't have that many heals. I mean, now that I'm getting kind of spoiled, you can tell since I have so many heals, I'm like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. And now I don't have very many to deal with, which is not good. Okay, we're gonna do R2 and get hit in the face. I have to heal because now I'm in a one-shot kind of thing. Remember, I'm in level 1, which I keep forgetting. And I keep reminding myself because I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I'm taking so much damage. But we've gotten through half the game, level 1, so I'm sure we can do the rest. Come on, little guy. What is your malfunction? There you go. Back away. R2. R2. Yep, that's scary. I can't double up on the R2s. Yeah, I'm about to die. No! That's okay. Let's see. Gotta go back to the back door. If you can do it, nobody can. If you can't do it, nobody can. Shoot. There's probably some kid over there around some other part of the world just knocking it out, man. Breaking world records just on his couch, you know? I can't go this way. You know, I'm very intrigued now. Like, what is this way? Bunch of nothing. Marcus says, the gang's back. Susanna says hi and sends love. My sis says, who are you talking to? She has no idea about game stuff. And he's pointing out the wine. Nice. Well, tell everybody I said hello and tell Susanna I send love and hugs and kisses, all the good things. And I know if you're busy, man, don't feel bad. I know you gotta host. I know I gotta actually, once I'm done with this, we're gonna be doing some oh, I gotta go to my dentist appointment and then I'm gonna be doing dinners. We'll be hosting, so trust me, I know. But I hope you guys have a wonderful wonderful rest of your evening. And thank you so much for stopping by. It means the world to me. I was like, oh, I messaged you and I was like, I know they're busy, but I hope they get this. I'm gonna go back the other way. Especially since I finally got my headset. You know, the funny thing is, I told the guys in chat yesterday that I had ordered, and so it took forever, a different color. And this is when it was raining. They left the box on the doorstep in the rain. It got damaged. And then I called them. I was like, there's no way. I was like, this is what they sent me. And I showed them pictures and everything of the destroyed headset. And they're like, well, you can pick up another one in the warehouse. It's the same exact thing or whatever. But I was like, no. I was like, I ordered it so it could be delivered. I could have picked it up at any time. And they're like, well, this color is only available if you come here And I was like, that's ridiculous. So I ended up being like, no, I want my money back. And I ended up getting these for like 15 bucks less when I went to the one of the stores that sells this particular brand, and it was the last one too. So I was like, gee, but it was just funny. I was like, really, like, what? Like, and I laughed because it made me think of you, because the delivery people are always doing the silliest things, like, oh, leaving it in the, you know, way up the road or whatever. I'm like, what are they thinking? So anyways, that made me think of you, because I was like, yeah, I know. Now I know firsthand what that's like. Whoa! There's a bunch of skull kids. Really? Get too much health, brother. More? He just always drops that? Like, does he always drop that same stuff? That's good. Hey, where did all these dudes come from, man? No, 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 no. I'm not locked into the wrong guy. I mean, I'm not locked into the right guy. My gosh. Haven't had to sip all day, I promise. And then there's a little skull dude right here. He'll jump down. I'll kill him real quick. There you go. Now you can't be a nuisance. Circle back up this way. Oh, what the balls, dude. We have to heal now. Again, I'm just being so... I'm totally mismanaging my heals. Marcus says, that's so bad. Don't start me off about deliveries. I'm forever chasing delivery idiots down the drive. Exactly. That's why I thought of you first. Whenever I was like, oh my god. I was like, they left it in the rain. And it was like, like I said, torrential downpour. I mean, it was raining bad. It was a whole week of rain. And they just left it there. And I'm like, what the heck is... Like, what are you thinking? No one knocked. And I was supposed to sign off on that, by the way. And I'm like, so how did you get my signature if I never even opened the door, because I didn't even know you'd sent it? I didn't know it was delivered, and yet they signed off, I guess, on my behalf, and they left it on this porch. And I'm like, I mean, you know, on the doorstep. And I'm like, what the heck were they thinking, man? So in either case, it got destroyed. And I'm like, and apparently, like, that color is like real. It was white. It was like, I was like, oh, I'll get a white one. I have black and red everything, black everything, and I think it's great. But I was like, oh, it'll be fun. It'll be something, and that way it'd be noticeable, like how different they are, you know? No. That was just not gonna happen, because guess what? They got destroyed in the rain. What is this? Warlock's one. So, like, the whole NPC world just connects. But yeah, that was absurd. I couldn't believe they did that. I sent them a picture of the soggy box. I was like, this is what they sent me. Heartflow altar. Oh my gosh, everything. There's too many pathways. This makes me so stressed. Orshaft Village. Delivery people suck now. Yeah, because now it's just like just random kids and Amazon delivery trucks and whatever else, and they don't care. I remember during COVID, when we had shelter in place or whatever, they literally put a package in the trash can that was outside of the apartment at that time. They literally just they took a picture, because they had to take a picture of the deliveries. They put it in the trash can and took a picture, and I was like, are you kidding me? And when I complained about it, of course, nothing happened, but... Be a victim? What? There's so many pathways, man. I can't even see what that says. Sacrifice 3. I'm so confused. Village. I'm just trying to make my continuous series of left turns, but now what? Like, what is this? Like, I have no clue what this is. A whole new area. I have no clue what this is. Power Star. Marcus is totally says, since COVID, deliveries are so bad, so lazy, can't be bothered. Really is not. Yeah, not at all. That's what I was saying. Like, during that time, they actually put a package in my trash can, took a picture of it in the trash can, and that was the satisfied delivery. I'm like, how bold do you have to be to do something like that? Okay, this is Village. I don't think I'm coming here yet. It's kind of the same type of area, but I'm getting mixed up, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting really mixed up right now. Like, I don't know where I should go. Sacrifice 3, whatever the hell that means. This is totally like the back rooms, man. Yeah, hell no. They got that creepy ritual stuff. I don't dabble with devilry. Arsquid says, twice from Amazon I have ordered something and all I got was an empty package. Empty. Are you kidding me, Arsquid? That's insane. I've never had a package like stolen, but I have certainly had a package that like it was misplaced or damaged like many times, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And I had one where I paid like, this is when I was like in a really good spot. I was like, I paid like $50 to get it like within like a really quick time, like versus it would have been like weeks because it was like from China or something. And I was like, oh, I need this. Paid like $50 for it. And it didn't come, and it was like saying, oh, expected delays. And I was like, no. And I got all my money back for that. But I was like, I needed it for a very specific occasion, specific date. And I paid all the money to make sure it got there, and then it didn't happen. I was like, wow. So that was really frustrating. Slaya over on YouTube says, how much of a jerk do you have to be to put some package in the trash? Oh, yeah. Can you imagine? And it was during COVID, too. So it's like, why would you be like that? Like, everybody who didn't know what the heck's going on, everybody's like, what's happening? And you do that? Like, how shite do you have to be? It was, yeah, no, it wasn't next day. It was because it was from China or whatever. Because normally you get stuff like, you do, depending on if you have Prime, which I had Prime, but it was like in China. So it was going to be like weeks. And I was like, oh, I'll pay extra to get it within in 3 days or something like that. And because I needed it specifically for that weekend. And of course, it was like delay the next day. I was like, no way. And then the day of, it's like expected like 2 weeks from now. I'm like, there's no way I paid $40 for you to give it to me a week earlier. So it was so stupid. Let's see what happens. That's terrible. Inhuman in the trash. That delivery guy's parents must be so proud. I complained and they didn't do a thing about it. And I'm like, man, like, I don't really like Amazon that much because a lot of the quality of the stuff you get is really bad. It's just how quickly you get it is nice. So if you don't expect a good quality, then yeah, it's wonderful because you can at least get everything quickly, but just know you're gonna get shite stuff really fast. They just don't have good quality stuff, so. And you know, so there's a series of books that I was collecting, and it was the Resident Evil books from SD Perry, which I have them all now, minus like one. I have like all of them pretty much. I have them all on the printing that I want, which is the important thing. There's like a second print edition that I had this is years ago, that I was trying to collect. And when I bought them, I was like, wow, this book looks like it's like pristine condition. Well, what they did is they actually reprinted something that had an original print date first off of like, it was like in, I don't know, early 2000. Actually, it was in the 98 or something like that. I don't remember. And then the second printing was in like 2006 or 7. They reprinted and like had a fake, you know, everything. Like the cover was reprinted. The actual print date now showed the date that Amazon printed it. And so I was like, this is like, it's a forgery, man. And I was so pissed because I was like, wow, it looks like it's in pristine condition. Well, how can it be so new? And it's because they had printed it themselves. Like, this is so bad. Like, so I really lost a lot of faith in the quality of those goods. It's just more so how quickly you get whatever it is you're ordering. Okay, and this is the way back. So I need to go back to the original area and see if there's any other pathway, because I am so mixed up right now. Actually, this is the NPC path where it says village, right? Let me see. Warlock's Wilds. Dudes, I am so confused right now. Everything was delayed and slow during COVID. That and the quality of many things started changing. Like, you know, fast food, even, you know, fast food's like America's staple. All that started going down. Like everybody started getting really cheap and cutting corners. And now everything suffers years later, you know, 6 or 7 years later. It's everything's still impacted from a quality perspective because people were used to just like, oh, it's fine, we'll just make it work. Well, you don't have to make it work now. Now it just needs to be right. And it's not, unfortunately. I have no clue where the balls to go. What's up, Rox? Hola. So Rox, where'd I go? Where'd I go? And it's more expensive. That's very true. Everything is much more expensive, yet you don't have the same quality. I don't know where the hell I'm at. So that's a load. It's a load, I guess, because I was traversing a lot of areas quickly. Dude, I am so lost. Like, I'm actually lost. No, I'm not, because this is the main area that I had been. Okay, so now I cut up here, or I could go straight, and this is where all the skeletons were. Okay. Stickman in the house. That's right. It's my middle name. There's another pathway there. There's a dude on the bridge. Oh, thank you, sir. Empty ribcage. Oh, yes. So there's actually random loot drops too. That's insane. Oh, hi. Little bastard. Okay. What is this? Source weapon code. That's a spell to imbue weapons with magic, I presume. You're eating? What are you eating? You're like, I'm eating. What are you eating, my friend? You can't just say you're eating and not tell us what you're eating. We need details. We need the details. Who are you? Oh, that's my friend. I don't trust him, though. I don't want to hit him because last time I did that, I jacked everything up. No quivering items. That means there's nothing to remember here. Alright, talk to me.
Ah, my strong, silent protagonist. Beautiful world, isn't it? I find a wonder can bring clarity when I'm feeling bound to a rigid path.
Quit distracting the hero with your riddles, old man.
The narrator
So you do
piped in.
acknowledge their heroism.
What? No. Well, yes. I mean, it's yet to be proven.
Come now, old boy. Whatever came of your love for the story?
How dare you question my devotion?
Well, your resentment certainly implies investment, I suppose. If your love is intact, what then became of your resolve?
Do not judge me.
Forsaken one. He must be one of the. Remember, there's the antagonist and whatever else.
The pipe layer broke my friend's heart. To love a thing so much, to hold responsibility for that thing, and it be twisted beyond the tenderness of your stewardship. The pipe layer changed everything. In due course, you will confront the greatest of the great ones.
Probably the narrator.
Someone has to. Yes,
He only said there's 2 great ones, so.
I suppose I do like riddles. A
Marcus says, well, Inhuman, I better go. Have a nice evening. Nice night to Slay and Walter. Hello, Rocks. Bye, Rocks. Night. Have a nice evening. Take care, Marcus. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for being so amazing.
The ensuing shenanigans, but cryptic enough to suggest.
So this is Inhuman's lost, then we're all screwed. That back rooms area was confusing me a little bit. I needed to find my way back out, which fortunately we did. Rock says, everything's fine. Hope you as well. Exactly. Night, Marcus. And my dessert, strawberries with blueberries with a little bit of brown sugar and cinnamon. Ah, yes, yes. Very healthy, even though it's not. If my chat was deleted, Slay, let Inhuman know that I said cheers, mail. Hey, take care, my friend. No, I got it. I definitely got it. Unfortunately, this guy was just yapping. But thank you so much, Marcus, again, for stopping by. Much love to you, my brother. I hope to catch you in the next one when you're not so busy. But thank you so much for stopping by today. And, of course, for being so generous and showing all the love and support as always, my brother.
Back to your quest, hero. Back to your quest.
Okay. The lore in this is really neat, man. Like, I really like the story. And I know it tries to be goofy and witty and funny. It's just really the narrator. It's just like his defense mechanism. He's obviously trying to cover. One, two, three. Dodge. 1, 2, 3. Bony fingers. 1, 2. All right. There was something here. Oh, I locked onto something over here somehow. It's very healthy. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of sugar, but still, I mean, it's fruits. You know, snack over here or dessert over here it's all processed something. It tastes delicious, but it shaves a few days off your life every time. But yeah, it's a nice, yummy, healthy snack. All right, so we got this. Man, oh, that's a bad guy. Clearly, yep, Barry. Yeah, we're totally in Kakariko Village. And I'd like to mention that we still haven't gone straight from this pathway either, so... nor have we done the same thing from the beacon. So... it just takes us to the same area. Oh, this is going to be a fight. Fight of the century, isn't it? My goodness. Can't die to you now. Translucent map? What is that? I don't have the time to die to you, lady. Sword of Service? That's like Link's sword, so we can go ahead and remember that. The Sword of Time, or the Hero Sword, or whatever it is. Only a touch of sugar. Oh, yeah. And the cinnamon, though. That's gonna be good. Quite good. My hero's guide had sought to navigate him toward his destiny. Often they would bicker over the mistakes and distractions she called him to, yet their bond remained unshakable. He was connect, I guess, and more than just name, for my wielder combined the beauty of tradition with the possibility of what might yet be. He was the last to connect many of our beacons, the last to fundamentally embody heroism. It's pretty much Link. His war against the Great Ones had consisted of guerrilla tactics, with corruption so profoundly outrendering the last vestiges of good. It had been necessary to strike from the wilds. My hero's guide, however, insisted that he confront Mercutio upon the threshold of the usurped lair of the adversary. That's who I'm thinking the man in the robe is. Her over here grew relentless. Trusting his advisor, my hero rallied Luivani's easymakers upon the precipice above the sunken abyss of Leisure Lake. There, the most brutal battle of Nostalgaia's endless cycles transpired. Mercutio and his remaining lieutenants overcame my wielder, but the scar I dealt to the pipe layer's face branded him with inescapable fear of his fallen mortality. Whoa, my hero's navigator fled from the battle, consumed by regret and doubt. That's interesting. That's really cool. What's that? So, interestingly enough, what the hell is that? It's like I've activated it already? When? There's items there, which wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't leave an item just chilling, you know? Do I have another one of those tokens? The cinnamon helps to balance the sugar in your belly. Ooh.
Was there a humility implicit in its frame? A humility so long ago forsaken.
See, I think this is not the way I want to go. Do I have a coin? I don't. He's like, I don't have it. Let's go down and then we'll go explore the rest of the area. So I think we just have to light the beacons essentially, which will then light our path. We know there's a connecting world to the backrooms area, which is fine. That's simply just connecting the entire world for us. But we still have to go straight and beyond in this kind of major area that we're in. So that's the owl from, literally from Legend of Zelda. That's insane, by the way. There's the Reservoir of Pain. What the heck, man? There's just so many freaking pathways. Did I tether to the last one? I don't think I did.
Nostalgaia's heart can now consume the consumer.
So he keeps saying that. See, if I go here, I'm lost because not necessarily, but I need to know where the other area is. This is weird. We've seen two such areas like that. I really don't want to tag this. That says number 3 for some reason. This could be the way from that backrooms area that said village. Now, for me to confirm that, I have to go down and go back this way. No heals. Damn, that sucks. Chronicle of Dexterity. Well, we gotta make a decision here, because I could very well get in some trouble. That's gonna open up too, yep. I could tell it was gonna open up because it was very rectangular at the base. Oof. If I die here, I'm gonna get it. Access? Really? Oh. Piece of tradition? What the heck is that? Oh, whatever. It's probably for upgrade material, I'm sure. I don't want to die. Okay, yeah, now we're right back to the beginning. Okay, good. $48,000 souls, by the way. I need to tether to this one. Oh gosh! I didn't go the right way, did I? Why am I so mixed up? It's back here then. This is where the skeletons were. Make the left. I just can't believe how many heals we burned through. That is straight. Oh my gosh. There's that crazy guy again. He's just everywhere though. Do I really want to tether here? Or do I... the consumer's kitchen seems to be more centrally located. Really? Okay. I can't hit. I had no stamina. And that's the other part. Okay, yeah, so it all comes full circle. Essentially, we would have come up from that area. Now we're coming up here instead. So the backrooms pathway takes you to the other side. Kill this idiot. A loaded die. The game was always rigged. Hey yo, Mustang Muscle Car just subscribed. Thank you so much. I should have had my sub goal today. I really want to push those sub goals now. I want to get to 10,000 subs on this channel. Like, I can't believe how close I am. I completely was like, oh my gosh, I'm just a few hundred away. Let's like make this happen. So I'm gonna start pushing those sub goals so we can and we reach them. We'll do something fun every time, you know. So I'm like 289 subs away from 10,000 subs, which is just insane to me. So I am so happy about that. Let's do this. Now. Let's do this, guys. I have the full set for these guys, which is funny. Let's see. Of course, get backstab. Why not? Where'd that dude go? Come here, boy. Yeah. Really? That's cheap. That's awesome, Inhuman. Congrats. Yeah, it's so close, man. 10,000 subs on my small channel? Like, that's insane. No! He almost backstabbed. Little bastard. Okay. Let's follow the crystals until we get to the shop-looking area. There we go. I'm actually going to keep pressing straight to see what's on the other side of this. Oh, hey, there's an item there. So we do need to press onward a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, shoot. Okay. No, this is the correct one. Okay, good. Yeah, I just make it a hard right then, right? Oh, he poised through it. The little man poised through it. That's insane. And jeez, says, yeah, that was very jeez. I was like, what just happened? Bunch of chaos, if you ask me. Bunch of chaos. I am level 1 though, that's why I died so easily, but it's fine. We had already gone straight to the other side, so we are gonna come right. It'll be that little this dude up here. Okay. Back this way. We lost 50k memory, but that's fine. And they keep saying hide your love. And love was what they were talking about with the guy in the robe in the narrator. Okay, I think we had already tried to go to the other side. We're going to find the path with the crystals again, and we'll continue on that direction. I literally dodged, but I got stuck in the animation. Idiot. Okay. So, we know we need to follow the main path. It's this one right here. Might as well take out the big guy, which really sucks. I don't feel like fighting everybody in the world every time. But this game, like, they don't have leashing. Like, they will track you until the end of time. Two and three. Now I have to heal. That guy always has good loot. If I can stay over here, not aggro the little stupid wizard. And then one. Dead. Alright. One, two, three. Jump and one. R2. Okay. He's dead. Now, I got jacked up because, okay, I've gone up there, but not all the way, I guess, because I don't know how I'm missing that. I was fighting. There's my memory. And then one, two, three. So, I'm a little confused here. Oh, as soon as I hear the footsteps, I dodge, but I'm already locked in the death animation. Might as well heal to top off. And then one, two, three, and he's dead. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Whee! The gold coin. Sorry, so what else? Why aren't you jumping down? Dummy. Memory and important NPC, okay. Then what? This looks like a drop off. No. Okay, I can come back up. And is this the village? Yep, it sure is. That's where it said village, remember? And we had all these. This should take us to the back rooms, for example. Should. Impossible to navigate, turn back. Fun! That's poison as well. So those two areas just look identical. They're actually different. This is probably the other side of the village, meaning where I entered from the back rooms would be over there. So before we do this, we need to explore the rest of this area. And we need to go ahead and find the last coin too, so we can go ahead and activate that. We have the tower like way on the other side of things. That's where the sacrifice 3 was, remember? So that means back under here would be the back rooms again. And this game's getting pretty expansive. Poison? Gosh, that hurt me really bad. So this would require more poison, right? Huh? Yeah. This is going to require that other coin. And 1. So we're now at 4. Tower 4. I still haven't activated Tower 3 yet. He's on my head. Tower 4, that's a bad guy. I don't have any more coins, so that's the problem. I'm gonna come up here and it's gonna be like, hey, what? And the coins, of course, that's Tower 3. Okay. So... we need to procure a handful more of those coins. Then 2 more coins at least. Probably 4 towers total, I'd imagine. Not going to worry about going into those kind of foggy areas because I'm sure they're poisonous. Without the protection of these crystals anyways. Celis Santana, we got another subscriber. Thank you so much. We're getting closer to that 10,000 sub goal, guys. Loving it. I can't get through. The bridge again. That's the bridge to the tower. 1. Oh, really? I didn't mean to heal, but I mean, it's fine. Now I have no heals. It's fine. So I need to find a way to get the those youthful coins because I can't activate the towers without them. Man. There's the homie.
Back to your quest.
Very nice. Alright, so the thing about impossible to navigate, I mean, it's full of poison, so I don't think I can navigate it until I have the means to do so. Like, I have to have the poison all gone or something, right? And I don't think I've done that yet. So, I'm just a little at a loss because... I feel like I'm going to have to go and do either the sacrifice room or the village to get those last 2 keys. So I'm going to go ahead and tag this since I kind of have a general idea. It's lit. It's not lit anymore. It's so weird. Better graphics. And this will serve as my temporary, unfortunately, but that's fine. We've got a blacksmith over here. We don't have what we need to upgrade our weapons any further, which is unfortunate.
There ain't supposed to be an anvil in the wilds, discarded amidst so many tools of field and forge. Who would do this? Even those who hate your kind still gotta work. This wasn't just discarding some traditions. It was a discarding tradition itself. I wonder what this anvil has helped forge. Maybe I can replicate the feats accomplished upon it.
Alright, Honan, he still has the same things, unfortunately, and I don't believe we have the means to upgrade our sword. I mean, our Shovel Knight sword. I don't even see it. There it is. We need one more fragment of tradition.
Part of your story, hero.
Okay, well, I mean, shoot. So now that means we have to, there's another area. We're gonna have to go to those areas with the back rooms that are connected to. So there's one area that's called Sacrifice 3, and there's another area called the Village. We need to go to both of those. Unfortunately. Dang. This is technically the Village area, though, so... Bait the attack is the best thing to do here, honestly. And then we'll go back to what we would consider like to be an entrance, which would be one of these paths. We got to figure out which one it is. This nut right here, I'm not too concerned about just yet. I do think they'll take us and lead us to those other areas, but I'm just trying to find on the ground level a little bit of a layout so I can understand where we're at in relation to everything else. I think that's, for example, yeah, we're overseeing the area that we would enter from had we gone through the back rooms instead of the main path from the previous beacon we're at, so that's good. Let him jump. No, or not. Okay, or not. Just kill him. If he doesn't strike, just finish him off. There's really nothing here. It's just the goodies and to go a way to go back down. So I'm not. There's no need. I'm not tempted at all to do that. So we do need to pick one of these pathways. So coming down from here, I guess I'd pick straight. That'll probably take us down. Story of Strength. Okay, that's just for items. Again, you could drop down. You'd be right back to the very beginning of this region, which would be right before... Oh, right after we beat Nom Nom, pretty much. So this is now the only pathway we can take. Without going back to the back rooms and then doing the Village plus Sacrifice 3 room. We'll turn left. Because I believe this... Yep, would lead back to there. Okay, this is then going to say Village. Not here. But get your little ass. This should say Village. If it does... I literally have the memory of a mongoose. Oh my gosh! Got the wall... I got the member of a walrus, the memory of a mongoose. Have you guys ever seen that movie? 50 First Dates? It's hilarious. Alright, cool. So we did it. What's next after Nostalgaia? I think we're going to be playing Ashen. Whoa! Ashen is another Souls-like that's kind of obscure. You kind of like look like these like little wooden carving creatures. They're people, and you go around. I don't even know the lore or anything, but I've heard it's all pretty good. I've played the game for like 30 minutes before in the past. Come here, you little freaker. So Ashen should be next, unless of course they want to shadow launch Onimusha, Mortal Shell 2, or Lords of the Fallen. I was just lucky. Gamer Sense 9,000 plus. And that was the other side. So that's where you go down and down and down. It says, "Oh, you have no clue where to go." Remember it? We came down from this pathway, turned hard left. All right. I'm going to actually end I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, guys, because I have that appointment here that I need to get to, and I need to check on the little man. I think it's a perfect ending spot. We're in the maze right now. Perfect time to end. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. We did start pretty early, so we got an extra few minutes in anyways. You guys are amazing. I want to say